Caden from Confluence Fly Shop and Deep Canyon Outfitters here this morning. Today we're going to be tying up a little fly I like to call the Calli Gurl. This is a really good Callibaetis imitation for the summer. It's an emerger, it's a nymph. I once had one of the biggest fish in my life eat it off the surface. Moral of the story is it's a good looking fly. I fish it a lot on East Lake, on Crane Prairie, on the lava lakes. You can fish it stripped, you can fish it under an indicator, you can jig it. It's a great fly all around. It's got a lot of natural materials, so let's get into it. All right, y'all, let's get going on the Calli Gurl. So starting off in the hook, we got a size 16 Chironomid ambush hook from Aqua. These are the new Chironomid hooks developed in BC. If you know anything about those BC people, they make good Chironomids. So, got to put a lot of faith in this hook. It's got a little bit of a wider gap, which I like. It also is a little bit oversized, so I'm tying on a 16 right now, but it's kind of more of the equivalent of like a 14 would be otherwise. A-dot olive thread, and we got a 2mm plummeting tungsten bead from Fulling Mill. Alright, we are going to try to keep the bulk down as always. Coming in, stripping off some Mallard flank. Gonna make it about a little bit of a longer tail, almost probably a hook shank length. And to avoid bulk, we're gonna leave it like that for now. We are going to take our brassie-sized gold wire, if we can find it. Okay, I'm going to go in with our brassie-sized gold wire, tied in on that near side, right behind the bead. Trim, get that guy down. Okay, there we are. Come in, trim these little dudes. Looking good. Going to come in with probably around 3 strands of Ostrich Herl. Clip from the bottom, take these fibers off. You don't want them, they're small, they're unhelpful. And then we are just going to trim the tips, tie those guys in. Okay, now wrap that all the way to the front. Now, we are going to twist up this guy a little bit. I'm going to use my rotary function because I have it. And we're not going to go super far. We're probably going to go about, maybe one more. Yeah, that's about good right there. So secure that. Come in with your skizzers. Trim that puppy out. Let's just make sure we got that. Alright, so now that your fibers are looking all nice, we're going to ruin that. We are going to counter wrap our gold wire to ensure that it stays locked in place. Gave it a couple wraps. Now we're going to secure that gold wire. A couple behind, one in front. Helicopter that puppy off. Perfect. Looking good so far. Now we are going to come in with our Scud back, and we are going to trim this so it actually looks sort of like a triangle, which is tough with this particular material. There we go. Come in, tie that puppy right in behind the bead. Right behind the bead. Make sure the bead's in place. Right behind the bead. We're going to take that back to where the Ostrich Herl is. Perfect. Got that guy tied in. Now we are going to come in with the tiniest bit of Callibaetis Ice Dub, just a tiny bit. Barely enough to cover. Right there. Now we are going to take a nice CDC puff in the light natural color, and we are going to preen off some fibers just like that. Gonna kind of spread them out. Now we're gonna tie those guys in right behind the bead, going back around a hook shank's length. I'm gonna tie them in crazy. Just like that. So now we've got some coming off of either side. And I'm going to take now my Scud back, right over the top of that, force all those guys forward, capture that puppy, 2 behind, pull tight, 1 in front, and I'm going to whip finish right here, right behind the bead. It's okay if you cover the bead a bit. The bead is not really supposed to be seen, doesn't really matter. Just a small whip finish because I'm going to come in with the trusty old Zap-A-Gap. First off, pull this up, pull it tight, trim it. How are we looking here? Looking pretty darn good if I do say so myself. Our trusty Zap-A-Gap right in on the top, cover those thread wraps, and bam, there we have it. KC's Calli Gurl. Pretty much all natural fibers, which I like. We've got wood duck for the tail, ostrich herl for the body, CDC for the thorax there, or for the abdomen. A little bit of an arachnophobe personally. Is that spiders or insects? Ooh, I think that's just spiders. Well, I don't like spiders either, but I'm not a big insect fan, so in abdomen, thorax, you know, whatever it is. There we have it. Got it tied. Size 16 ambush hook from Aqua Talon. 2.0 millimeter bead from Fulling Mill. Yeah, you can strip it, dangle it, put it above a balanced leech. It's going to look real good when wet. So give it a go. Spin one up. If you got any suggestions for the next fly, please leave it in the comments. I'll try to accommodate. And there you have it. KC's Calli Gurl. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good rest of your day.